I won't breathe this dirty air. We'll ride bikes and plant trees.
Yeah, let's
Together, we'll make it clean.
Rawan and the Fresh Air Mission. One hot summer day, Rawan woke up and went out to her balcony to breathe the fresh air she loved. But suddenly she started coughing. Cough, cough. The air was heavy and filled with a strange smell like smoke and fuel. She looked toward the horizon and saw a dark gray cloud hanging over her village, coming from the direction of the Hope factory, a factory that provided jobs for the villagers. But now it was releasing thick black smoke from its tall chimneys. She also noticed that cars had become more crowded on the main road, their exhausts rising in gray clouds. Rawan felt worried not just for herself, but for the little baby birds she saw in their nest and for the flowers whose leaves were beginning to wilt. She whispered to herself with determination, "This air is no longer clean. It seems my new mission has just begun." And at that moment, a brilliant idea was born in her mind. Excited, she said to her father, "Dad, we have to do something. We cannot breathe this polluted air. I will organize a mission to save the air of our village." Her father smiled proudly and said, "A mission? That's a great name. What's your plan, little mission leader?" Rawan began planning wisely. Step 1. A small army of heroes. The next day, Rawan went to school. She didn't just talk, she brought colorful posters showing healthy lungs and lungs filled with smoke. Friends gathered around her, including Sami, Nora, who loved drawing, and Yousef, the fast runner. She explained how dangerous air pollution was and how it affected their play and health. All the children were impressed and decided to join Rawan's air-saving team. Step 2. The Bicycle Challenge. With Nora's help, they made colorful signs saying, "Are you brave? Stop your car. Ride a bike this week," and handed them out to everyone in the neighborhood. They organized a car-free week for nearby schools, encouraging all children to walk or ride bicycles. The streets turned into colorful parades of bikes, and mornings became lively, filled with laughter instead of car engines. Step 3. Visiting the factory. Rawan didn't stop at talking from afar. She asked her father to arrange a meeting with the factory manager. Rawan and her father entered the office of the manager, a kind man who was always busy. "We love the factory because it helps our families," Rawan said confidently. "But the black smoke makes us sick and chokes our flowers. Can we help you?" The manager admired her courage. Her father explained that modern technology called air filters could clean the smoke before it left the chimneys. The factory agreed to install the filters after seeing the community's interest, especially from children. Step 4. Planting the wall of life. The last step in Rawan's plan was the most beautiful. She organized her team, along with some parents, to plant trees along the road leading to the factory. They planted fast-growing trees, such as eucalyptus and flowering shrubs. They called this project the Wall of Life, because it would act as a giant green lung to purify the village air. After several weeks, a small miracle happened. The gray cloud over the village gradually disappeared. The smell of flowers and damp earth returned to the air. Migratory birds returned to nest in the trees the children had planted, and the park was once again full of children laughing and playing freely. One day, while Rawan and Sami were sitting under a tree they had planted themselves, they took a deep breath and said in unison, "Fresh air. The best thing ever." Rawan looked proudly at her accomplishments and said, "These weren't just words, it was a real mission. Each of us can be a hero for our planet." Her mother smiled from afar, deeply proud. Rawan didn't just fight air pollution, she taught us all that a small will, when combined with others, can change the world.